Hello Virgo, how you doing? I hope you're very well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. We're going to do what's going on with your person for November, but you know, timeless reading, blah blah blah. You're so welcome here, Virgo. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and check out this reading. I really appreciate it very much. Hopefully it will resonate and you'll enjoy it and all that good stuff. And you know, if you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that so much as well. So let's see what's going on. So what's going on with Virgo's person? What's going on with Virgo's person? Okay, something's alright, something shifted. I feel something shifted very fast. You see the way that all sort of just flopped out onto the table? You have the Knight of Swords here and the Empress. I feel this person's like turned a corner in some way. There's been some kind of breakthrough. Something was blocking them, which they have overcome, and I feel like it happened very suddenly. This person's got themselves into, I mean, you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus, or a Libra, but they've got themselves very quickly into this Empress energy of like not chasing, like, you know, being content within the self, right? Like just letting things kind of flow to them. You know, this person may have, this has been coming through a lot in the readings, this person may have had a habit of kind of being in a more masculine energy of chasing things, but I feel like something shifted very quickly and they've got themselves into this like energy of receiving. You have the High Priestess here, so they're very much in an energy of like not rushing. You may be dealing with someone who usually, like, they like to rush things. You know, they usually, they might be kind of impulsive, or they don't really think things through or something like this. And if you're a cross watcher, no offense intended, I'm a Gemini, I totally know where you're coming from. Ow. Sorry about that. But yeah, I feel like they've got themselves into they're very calm. Like it's a much more calm, receptive, like, I'm not so bothered about time, like not so bothered about things having to happen right away. They've got them, I feel they were in a bad headspace, which they've come out of it now. Like they've come out of it. They may have been going through like a very extended dark night of the soul. There's been a breakthrough in the way that they think, like in the way, yeah, they're perceiving themselves and life. It's been a huge, like, seismic shift. I wonder if it had something to do with the eclipse or the last new moon or something. Yeah, they've just had a huge breakthrough here. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. All right, this could be someone with Gemini, Leo in their chart. I feel like you're dealing with someone who's usually very impulsive. Like they usually, you know, it's like now, it has to happen now, let's go, come on, let's go. And I feel they've left that behind. They're very calm. Like they seem to have let this, yeah, they've moved, regardless of the gender of the person, you know, because air and fire are masculine signs. Like they, you know, they chase things, right? That they like to go out and make things happen. But I feel this person has moved into more kind of earth, water energy of like receiving, right? You know, clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress. They've just moved away. You have the Six of Swords here. You know, they were in this Five of Swords energy and now they've moved into the Six of Swords. They just feel very harmonious. They feel very balanced, very content within themselves. I feel they've found self-confidence. I feel they're very much in a place of, it's like they found happiness. Yeah, I feel like this person was in some kind of extended dark night of the soul. You see how in the death card there's the sun coming up, and then you have the sun here obviously, but like in tarot the sun doesn't come up until there's been this dark night of the soul. So I think they're just feeling very happy. Like that's what I feel from this person, like very happy, very content. They've definitely moved away from something. Clarify the High Priestess. Page of Swords. So there's like movement. There may have been a delay in this connection because this person just couldn't get into the energy of reception, which for some reason is what they needed to be in this relationship. But I just saw the Tower. I feel like they've had a huge Tower moment in a good way, like a huge breakthrough, like a mental breakthrough. Clarify Death. Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups. This has been coming through a lot in these readings. There's about to be some kind of communication. I don't know how that's going to happen, whether it comes from like you or them, but there will be some communication here. You have the Death card clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups. This person thought this was too good to be true, right? They were suspicious of this, and I feel it's because they've had a history of dealing with like not so great relationships. But now they're ready to offer you their cup. I feel they were very suspicious. I feel like you're dealing with someone kind of new. I feel like this is a newer energy for you. It's like they got their innocence back, is kind of what I want to say here. I feel like something may have happened in this person's like love life in the past that kind of tainted their innocence, and now it's like they've got it back. They just feel very happy again. And they see you as like their Two of Cups. They're coming towards you. This person's coming, like they're headed your way because they feel like you're the one they're meant to be with. But I feel like they've left. I feel that they may have been a bit of a control freak in the past, like in a kind of masculine energy of like, I have to go out and bring this thing back to me. But I feel they've let go of control because the Empress is all about just not fighting and just allowing things to come to you, right? Because the thing is, you can't receive unless you're in a receptive energy, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just time. It just wasn't the right time before for some reason. They had some lessons to learn, I think, and also with the Moon, like they had some subconscious fears and stuff they needed to let go of. But it's time now. Something's changed. There's been a huge shift for this person. Justice. This is this whole thing. I feel you're involved with a karmic, like not karmic, but kind of destined, like fated relationship. Like you were supposed to meet each other, and this is supposed to play out in a certain way, Virgo. Because you may be dealing with a kind of runner chaser thing here, but it was, you know, it was supposed to play out in a certain way, and it has. Clarify this Five of Swords. They had oh my god, look, the devil's sticking out. You have the Five of Cups. I'm not going to take the reversed ones. yeah, they've been dealing, oh my god, they were dealing with something in their past that it really messed them up. I wonder if some of you have Cancer in your chart, because it's quite similar to the Cancer reading I just did. Right, with the Five of Swords here, it's clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Tower. So I feel they had some kind of like long-term situationship, or like a long-term commitment, or they thought someone was going to be the one, and it really didn't work out with the Tower. Like I feel it, maybe something like got pulled out from underneath them, you know, maybe it ended very fast or something. You have the Ten of Swords, like stabbed in the back, a painful ending. The Five of Cups, you know, really something really didn't work out the way that they wanted it to in the past, and they were really sad. You have the Devil here, so I feel it was very toxic what they dealt with. The Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, they were kind of withholding, like not on purpose, but they were kind of subconsciously trying to guard their heart. And with the Four of Cups here, they just weren't ready to date, because they kept thinking about this past thing that didn't work out for them, you know. So I feel you may have been offering love to this person, and they just couldn't get past this past thing. You have the Eight of Swords here, like they were stuck. You have the Four of Swords. I feel they needed time to heal from whatever this was, because it was a huge karmic lesson that they were dealing with. They were, yeah, this person was like miserable, and I feel it was about this connection as well. I feel like they kind of chased this connection, or like they were very anxious about it, because I feel it didn't work out in the past. So they kind of were projecting all these anxieties onto you, right? They definitely, with the Nine of Swords, they've been hurt in the past. It's something from the past that has now ended. Like the cycle is over. They've let go of it, right? And you see here in this Five of Cups, like you have the Three of Cups that's fallen down, right? That they're very sad about, but they don't see the Two of Cups behind them, right? Like at the time, you know, I feel they were so sad about this thing that didn't go right. Yeah, and then they met you, you know, Two of Cups, and now they know that you're their soulmate now. They know that this is supposed to work out with you. They know you're supposed to be together. But I feel just for a long time, it's like they were just so scared that this was going to just be like a repeat of last time, that they were kind of clinging on to it. And like I keep saying, that's not a receptive energy, you know what I mean? So what would this person like to say to Virgo? In fact, let's see what action this person's going to take towards you. I mean, they're coming towards you. The Eight of Cups with the Two of Cups, they're coming towards you. And I feel they've been very guided by their intuition here. This is the Hocus Pocus deck, which is, I love it. I love this deck, but it doesn't shuffle that well. So you have the Queen of Cups here, wants to come out, and also the Queen of Wands. You might be dealing with a fire sign, someone with Leo in their chart. But Queen of Cups, they could also have a little Cancer in their chart somewhere. But I feel this is someone, like it's the teacher from the school. I love this deck. I feel this is someone, like they had a tendency to kind of give too much, which doesn't sound like it should be a thing, but it is a thing, because I feel that they kind of chased validation. There may have been like, they had a tendency to go towards codependent relationships where they were the one doing all the giving in exchange for validation, right? But they never got it. I feel strongly this person's a chaser. Like they've spent their life chasing love. And it's something to do with you. Like they've finally learned to stop chasing it so that it will actually come in. But with the Queen of Cups, I feel like they're really sweet, really soft, very gentle, very empathetic and loving, but I feel they've been taken advantage of in the past, you know. You have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. They may have a little Taurus in their chart, or they were dealing with a Taurus in the past. I feel this person had to learn boundaries, right? So, Page of Swords. I'm just going to take the one. No, I'm going to take both. You have the Page of Swords, which is the same as down here, and the Three of Candles, or the Three of Wands. So you have the Page of Lightning and the Three of Candles, which is the Page of Swords and the Three of Wands. There's definitely been a delay here because, like I said, they had to get into this receptive energy, and I feel, I don't know why it happened. It's just something's just changed very quickly with this person. But they're ready now. They weren't ready before, but they're ready now. Yeah, you have the Death card at the bottom of the deck, which in this card, in this deck, is called Transformation. That's little Thackeray, isn't it, when he's a cat? So this they've transformed. So what action is this person going to take towards Virgo? Okay, hold on, we're not done talking about this yet. You have the Six of Cups, the Six of Potions, and the Master, which is the devil. Do you remember when they go trick-or-treating and they find the guy? It's so funny. Yeah, and you have the Hanged Man, Suspension at the bottom of the deck here. So there was a delay, all right? Because, oh God, this person was very toxic, or there was some kind of very toxic situation they dealt with in the past. They may also, the Six of Cups often talks about childhood. They may have had, this codependency thing may have come from childhood, okay? Which they've had, like they've realized that it came, I think this person's realized they've been chasing when they didn't have to, and they've kind of traced it back to childhood for a lot of you, okay? That's, so this person's been dealing with a lot. Like they've gone through a lot, and I feel they've come out clean on the other side now. I think things are going to move quite fast now. What's this one? The Seven of Swords. Yeah, this was a huge karmic lesson for this person. You have the Chariot here. Oh my God, no way. You have the Chariot and the Knight of Cups behind it. This is going to happen quite fast now, alright? I feel this is a new person or a newer energy, and I feel like something's about to move fast because I feel they're free now, okay? They're free from what held them back. Yeah, expect things to move quickly now, alright? In this connection. Let's get some messages from this person to you. This person sees you as their soulmate, and you have let yourself be loved again. I feel strongly they went through something, it affected them very badly, but the thing is, it was supposed to, because it was supposed to make them deal with this stuff from their childhood. What would this, yes, Spirit says yes. That's, okay, so it's been a big deal for this person. Yeah, there's something about trust issues I just saw there as well. This keeps coming out. This person strongly feels that you are a soulmate. They feel this is destined. They feel a very strong connection with you. Like, I think, you know, the Two of Cups is like best friend. And the reason for that is because you have known each other in a past life. You know, you might have been friends in a past life, you might have been brothers, sisters, whatever, you might have been lovers in a past life, but they feel like a very, very strong bond with you. Yeah, this is going to move fast now, because I've just put that on top of the Knight of Swords as well. They feel like they already know you. So I feel like it's a newer energy, but I do feel like you already know this person. But it's they were blocking it, I think, Virgo. I'm sure there's stuff going on at your side too, but I feel this person had this huge block to release, and you have, this could be the one. This person has their sights set on you, like they think you're the one. What else would this person like to say? They put you on a pedestal. What would this person like to say to Virgo? They think the world of you. This person loves you. Like they, not only, it's not just that they're in love with you or that they fancy you, they really like you. Like they think you're a good person. I think they like your morals. And they get along really well with you. You know, the Two of Cups is someone that, it's like a friend, you know, a good friend. Like you think the same, you kind of get, you probably have the same sense of humor. Do you know what I mean? They really like you. Leveling up for you. So this person had, yeah, they weren't quite ready when you met, but they're ready now. Anything else from this deck? They had, okay, they had some commitment issues, this person, all right? And I don't know if that comes from childhood as well. There's something to do with this person's childhood. They develop some kind of codependent thing in their childhood, which codependency develops when you believe that you have to chase love, or you have to like do things for other people to get love. So that could be something from their childhood, right? They may have learned this behavior in childhood. The thing is, when you're constantly chasing love, it's basically never going to get fulfilled, right? So this person may have like commitment issues. Like it's because the commitment issues are showing up here. Like it's almost like I'm not saying they do it on purpose, right? But there's some part of them that is a little scared of commitment, because they're kind of scared of emotional intimacy, because I feel like they never had that as a child, or it's something they struggled with. So it's like they've been deliberately chasing people who would leave them, like subconsciously, so that they never had to be involved in a committed relationship, okay? That's what's come through. They may also have had, like, I don't know, not a great family or something. Like their parents didn't have a great marriage or something, okay? I feel that that's what they've been working through. They may seem very confident, this person, but they're not as confident as they come across. You have, right, commitment issues came out with you changed the way I think. And it's come out here with the Sun. Like, yes, I feel this person has subconsciously, deliberately chased people who, it's like their subconscious knew they weren't going to get with them, because they're constantly chasing like this emotional connection with emotionally unavailable people, basically, right? But you've changed this because you made them deal with this childhood stuff, okay? And this person has been hurt in the past, okay? So this is part of their thing, Virgo. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope it was a useful reading. Many thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light.